Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the 6th elementary grade. Our textbook is Weekend 3 and today inshallah we will cover Unit 12, My Dream Vacation Grammar on page 92. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Al-Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. Quick revision in our last lesson. In our last lesson, we said that imagine or let's play a game that is called in-flight ordering. And what we would like to do in this in-flight ordering is that I would like you to imagine that you are in a plane and you either a passenger and a flight attendant. And what you're going to do is you be a flight attendant and take an order from a partner. So we said that in this exercise, try to gather, you call a partner, maybe your classmate from your classroom, or maybe one of your friends, or even one of your family member. And imagine that you are in a plane and you are playing the role of a flight attendant. And why you do this? Because you want to take order from the inside the flight. You want to take in-flight order. So we said that we did listen to a flight attendant saying to the passenger this question. Good evening, what would you like to drink? Good evening, what would you like to drink? We said that we ask this type of question to the passenger. When you are a flight attendant and you have your iPad or you have a piece of paper with you to write order or to take orders from passenger, then you would start your question with, would you like something? What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? And then the passenger would respond by this. Hi, I would like some juice, please. Hi, I'd like some juice, please. So here also the passenger will respond by saying hello and also by responding I would like some juice, please. So this is what the flight attendant has to say. What would you like to drink? And this is what the passenger has to start with, which is, I would like. So here we have, or as we did learn, two important things that we should highlight. The first one, which is, what would you like to drink? And the second one, the answer of this question should start with, I would like. So as a flight attendant, it is important that you learn or you memorize this question. What would you like to drink? And as a passenger, if you are playing the role of a passenger, you should start your question with, I'd like some orange juice, please. So also, after you listen to the answer from the passenger, then you can make the passenger some options. Options like apple or orange juice. You said you want some juice. Okay, you would like, would you like orange or apple juice? And then if you are playing the part of a passenger, you may have an answer like this. Apple juice, please. You choose the kind of juice you like, and you always, if you are the passenger, you always end your sentences with the word please. With the word please. So you would say, I would like some juice, please. I would like a breakfast, please. I would like a cup of tea, please. It is important that you always end your sentences with please. It is more polite when you're talking to the flight attendant. So also, after you bringing what the passenger has asked or order, it is important that you give the passenger the type or the kind of things that he or she did order with this phrase. Here you go. So we did learn in the previous lessons that if someone borrow from you something, and if someone ask you something, and if someone wants from you anything and you want to give them, it is important that you use the phrase, here you go. For example, if someone say, can I have a piece of paper? You would say, here you go. And if someone if you are a flight attendant, and someone order an apple juice, you would say, here you go. So whenever we give people what they want, and by hand, we would use this phrase, here you go. So after this, it is polite to say, thank you to the flight attendant who helped you, who did serve you in this flight, and we respond to thank you by saying, you are welcome. Now, here we did highlight a couple of questions that will help you when you play this role, when you are a flight attendant and when your partner is the passenger. And we said also you can switch roles. So for example, when you are a flight attendant, you can always use this question. What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? And then you can, as a passenger, see all this type of drinks they have. Orange juice, apple juice, cola, or water. So you can choose different choose from these different options. Also, the second question that you as a passenger or as a flight attendant can choose or can say, which is, what would you like to eat? You go to the passenger and you would say, what would you like to eat? And you can give the passenger different options, like for example, beef or fish, noodles or rice. So you can give the passenger different options about what do he or she want to eat. So here we have the two questions among the third one, which is, what are you going to drink after dinner? So when you are a flight attendant and when you did serve the passenger dinner, then you can ask him or her another question, which is, what are you going to drink after dinner? What are the things that you would like to drink after it? And you can give the passenger different options, like tea, coffee, green tea, or juice. So all of these three questions are the questions that you as a flight attendant can ask the passenger, and the passenger can choose from these different options. So try this, try to make a real conversation with your partner. Once you will be a flight attendant and you can switch roles to be the passenger. Now, let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to chant going to plus a verb and also use future going to correctly. So this is what we are hoping to learn today, which is to chant the going to plus a verb chant and also to learn how to use going to correctly in the right way. And to do this, let's open our books on page 92. I'd like you please to open your books on page 92. Now on page 92, as you can see, grammar in action, where we're going to listen and we're going to chant going to plus a verb. So here we have 6 different sentences, and what we would like to do is that we're going to read each of these sentences to highlight them to see how they are formed, and then we can read the other sentences and learn how to use going to correctly. So let's listen to the first part here. Number 1. I am going to visit the city of Abha in Asir. I am going to visit the city of Abha in Asir. So here, as you can see, for the first sentence, we use going to. And by using going to, we are referring to something that we want to do. So we start always with I am going to, and after using going to, we will add a verb, any verb that we would like. I am going to visit the city of Abha in Asir. So going to here is not like we are going to a place. For example, when we say I'm going to school, or I'm going to the mall, or I'm going to the supermarket. No, here going to has a different use. Going to here has a different use, and that use is to talk about something that you are planning to do, to talk about something that you want to do. And this is why we add a verb after this sentence. I am going to visit, I am going to play football, I am going to study English, I am going to listen to the teacher, I am going to read my homework. So this is the use of going to, that we use going to talk about our plans, to talk about the things that we want. Now let's listen for the second sentence. Number 2. You are going to watch camel races in Riyadh. You are going to watch camel races in Riyadh. So here is the second sentence where we said use you are going to. Also, again, this is going to use only for planning things. When we want to plan things, we are going to watch camel races in Riyadh. And as you have noticed that here we did use the verb watch. Here we use the verb watch after going to. So you are going to watch camel races here in Riyadh. Now let's listen for the third sentence. He is going to visit the children's art show at the Kingdom Tower. He is going to visit the children's art show at the Kingdom Tower. So here is again, we use going to talk about our plans, to talk about the things that we want. So he is, this person, is going to visit. Going to visit. This is a verb, a regular verb that we usually use straight after going to. So he is going to visit the children's art show, and where exactly that show will be? It will be at the Kingdom Tower, the center of the Kingdom Tower. Number 4. She is going to shop in Dubai. She is going to shop in Dubai. So here is another example, or the fourth example we have with a different subject. And this subject here is she is. She is going to shop in Dubai. And again, here we use going to talk also about our plans, about the things that we want, and then we added a verb, a regular verb after going to. So she is going to shop in Dubai. This is the fourth one. Now let's listen to the fifth one. We are going to go rock climbing in the Wadi Rum Reserve in Jordan. We are going to go rock climbing in the Wadi Rum Reserve in Jordan. Here is again with different subject, we are, me and you. Is that me and you are going to go rock climbing. Where exactly? In the Wadi Rum in Jordan. So here, after going to, we use the verb go. So go here is not the same as go here. Going to here means to plan, that we are willing, that we want, going to. But here go is the actual verb, that we will go. by ourselves, me and you, we are going to that place. Now, let's listen to the sixth sentence. They are going to eat traditional dishes in Lebanon. They are going to eat traditional dishes in Lebanon. So here is again with a different subject pronoun that we use here, they are. And we said they are going to, this is also a verb that we use for planning things, that we use if we want to talk about things that we want to do in the future. They are going to eat a traditional food or traditional dishes in Lebanon. So here is another verb, a regular verb that we add here to these sentences. So here we did read or listen to different sentences about these type of sentences with going to. So it is important that we know we can use going to plus a verb with all or with different subject pronouns. So we can use it with I am going to visit. Also we can use it with he or with you are going to visit. And also with he is going to visit. Or with she is going to visit. Or even with we are going to visit. And you are going to visit again. And finally, they are going to visit. So at the end, it is important that you can chant the going to plus a verb chant and practice the uses of going to. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.